Welcome to Eager Art 3 update number 4. I know it's been a little while since the last video, and I want to thank everyone for being patient. I had some family priorities come up, so I had to step away from YouTube for a bit. But while I was away, I was still making progress on the layout. I've made some changes, added a few updates, and I'm excited to finally share them with you. So now that I'm back, let me show you what I've been working on. Here are some of the updates that I made on the east side of the layout. I started adding some highlights to my crossings. As we get into the industrial area, you'll see that I kind of highlighted the bricks on the structures. All right, let's swing over to the coach yard and take a look at what I've been doing. As you can see, I've highlighted and detailed the coach yard structure, maintenance building, and also some of the track area. I balanced some of the area along with adding grass. Eventually I'm going to add shrubs in this area too. There's an industrial area across from the coach yard that I've been working on. Trying to make some decisions on what buildings I want to place. You have a wood shop, I'm thinking, and then you have a bakery shop with sidings. We also have our furniture facility here. Again, I'm just working on laying my ballast and laying the foundation for grass. Eventually I'm going to add shrubs and trees in this area also. Moving on down the line, let's look at some of the things that I've worked on at Union Station. Let's take a look at my representation of Gulf Coast chapter that used to occupy track 10 when I was a young teenager. Here you have the good cheer, KCS good cheer that I custom built, and then you have Coach 1141 that I had the bubble roofs on the end, and I blinded the windows off. I'm not happy or pleased with the blinding, but I plan on redoing it. Here at Union Station, I wanted to show the bumper post details that I remembered as a kid. In this scene, you see the passenger cars that are backed up to the bumper post. I noticed the details that were at the bumper post, and I tried to apply the same scenario on my layout. Normally, when trains came into Union Station, they backed in. Rarely that they came in forward, but most times they backed in the passenger trains. Normally when the trains came in, the engines would be dropped off, they would be sent over to the shops to be serviced, and they would be brought back in. Meanwhile, while the engines were away, to keep powers to the passenger cars, they would hook up the appliances, and that way the cars would maintain power until the engines got back to the passenger set. Moving to the front of Union Station, you'll notice I've added more pavement, ballast, and some ramps. But this is my rendition of the baggage end of Union Station. Union Station did have a horse loading ramp. This was on the north side or the adjacent side of Union Station. Let's look at the baggage loading area on the east end of Union Station. My idea is to always have the facility looking busy, and what I wanted also was baggage carts. Right now I'm working with demo carts that I scratch built with styrene. What you see here is my Railway Express baggage cart and my house cart. The house cart is yellow and the Railway Express is green. Again, these are just demo models, and I have one each right now, but eventually it's going to be 15 each of them. Here we have a cornerstone building that's representing the Railway Express office. I also have some showcase miniatures. They're the GMC 16-inch vans that I've been working on. You'll also see some international showcase miniature U.S. mail trucks that I've been working on also. Now let's take a look at my custom shed, which was rarely seen and I believe rarely occupied or used. I'm thinking eventually went away when there was a hurricane that came through. But also, this is my venture into scratch building your buildings. Eventually I will be doing that also. Let's take a look at the throat of Union Station, and I also have a representation of Tower 116. Now let's take a look at what I've been doing in my downtown area. As you can see, I've been custom building certain buildings, adding street poles, lamps, stop signs, crossbucks. Some of the buildings are scratch built. And you can see I've colorized my pavements. Right now I'm having a little small issues with cracking, but all the same, everything turned out the way I wanted it to. Eventually, I'm going to add more detail. I want my downtown area to look like it's alive. So in my spare time, I will start adding small details like barrels, containers, crates, all the things you would see in a downtown area. I've been working on a four-stall fire station, custom built. As you can see, I painted it. Still got to add a little bit more details on some touch-up works, but I'm pleased with what I have so far. In my downtown area, what I decided to use as far as my backdrop is a product called Realistic Background. I'm real pleased with how it turned out, and I recommend them for your layout. Eventually, along my yard, I'm going to add some trees. So in the meantime, I decided to add my own backdrop, which is painting in some trees, and eventually be installed along the wall. Let's take a look at my host facility for my diesel engines, other than Mopac. As you can see, I've made some adjustments with my caboose tracks. Instead of the tracks being in the diesel facility, I have it outside of the diesel facility. I had more room for my wreck train by doing this. As you can see, I also painted the structure, and I added a turntable. This is a representation of a Hardy Street facility turntable. I also added a car shop. Inside the car shop there are some lathes, and eventually I'm going to add a little spark or some type of little light that gives the effect of someone working in the shop. As you can see, I've been working on my yard office also. I have the beginnings of my ballast around the office. Again, there'll be more shrubs. Alright guys, I have an open area here. Trying to make a decision on what I want to put here. Maybe you guys can come up with an idea for me. Or let's take a look at some of the renderings my boy came up with and make a suggestion on which one I should use. I haven't done much work in my Mopac engine facility, but again, my boy has come up with some concepts of what he thinks it may look like. Why don't you guys make a suggestion on which one I should use? Here's an area where I decided to put my coal facility, and eventually it will be offloading to a barge where I'll have a tugboat waiting. This is the concept that I'm going to be shooting for. This is my Beaumont Junction. I hadn't really done anything on it at this time, but when I get started on the coal facility, this area will start developing. Again, my boy has come up with a concept for me to work with, and now that he showed it to me, I like it, and I'm probably going to use it. For this area, which will be the representation of Texas City, here's another concept that I will be trying to follow. This is what I'm going to try to achieve as far as laying my refinery out. This is the grain facility that I've been working on. This is the Galveston Wharf area that I've been trying to copy. Also, we decided to use a concept to highlight the area and make it pop. I'm not pleased with how I applied the background along the wall. I'm probably going to redo it. In addition, I replaced my old rope light with string light. I was having an issue with lighting. My string lighting is very bright now, and I'm very pleased with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later, and happy railroading.